Alright, so the battle with DESKARI is actually a lot easier than the previous one with Baphomet at the end of chapter 4. That's because Baphomet can instantly dispel almost all your buffs before the battle even begins, while DESKARI, well, cannot. As you can see, even though DESKARI on Unfair has around 83 armor class and very high hit points, we were still able to defeat him in just a single round by merely auto-attacking. That's because of all the buffs my characters have, attack bonus boosts especially. In the video linked here, I have already shown you how to properly stack AB until you reach 90 and even higher for an easy time against some high AC enemies on Unfair. So, the battle itself is really nothing special because of how fast DESKARI goes down when you are properly prepared. As always, our party is mostly pure, besides Camellia, who has a single level in Vivisectionist. Also, we only have story characters. However, we do have 4 pets to aid us, but in this case, you don't really need that many. I'd say 2 are more than enough. Something vital to remember before battle starts is to cast both protection from Acid Communal and also resist Acid Communal. Because as his first move, DESKARI will use a breath attack that deals quite a lot of acid and divine damage, and can even damage Constitution. Now there's not much you can do about the Constitution damage unless you're on the Angel Mythic path, but the real danger comes from the acid damage, which will be fully avoided. Right as the battle starts, you'll notice the sword Radiance will receive a power up, but also become unequipped. So if you had a character equipped with it, be sure to equip it again as soon as the battle starts. In my case, Scylla had the sword before, and as you can see, it got unequipped. And well, since we don't want her attacking with her fists, we have to equip the sword again. It's important to note that DESKARI on Unfair can certainly hit for more than 300 damage with each of his attacks, and that's, well, outside of a critical hit, which I'm pretty sure can go for 1,000, if not even more. That's pretty much going to be a death sentence on every single character you have, pets included. That's why it always helps to have the mythic ability called Last Stand, that will allow any character that has it to keep fighting for 2 rounds even after their hit points have been brought to 0. Or in this case, well, they will stay at 1. Ideally, you want to start the battle by having Scylla or a paladin of your choice use Mark of Justice to increase our AB even further and allow all our party members to ignore any damage reduction or resistance DESKARI has. However, because Scylla does not tend to have high initiative, chances are you end up killing DESKARI way before she can actually get her ability off. Now, if you have a Ray focused spellcaster like Darren or Ember, I also suggest using Hellfire Ray boosted by Meta Magic, in this case by Bolster and also Empower and Maximize from the Grandmaster's Rod. But as I said before, when you are properly prepared, all you have to do is attack really. You might have noticed Wendwag and my main character don't really have as high attack bonus as other characters like Camellia. That's because my main character is a Trickster. A Trickster in Special can destroy DESKARI so fast because not only do we have an ability that increases critical damage beyond what every other class can do, but Tricksters also have access to the ultimate and strongest buff in the entire game. Trick Fate. Trick Fate is a level 7 Trickster unique spell that lets you always roll 20 on all d20 rolls. So basically all our attacks will instantly hit and they will also all be criticals, no matter how much AB and critical range you have in the first place. However, to show you can do it even without a spell, here are a few more ones where I don't have Trick Fate on any of my characters, yet we still managed to defeat DESKARI on Unfair just fine.
The world in cruise! redemption!